Prynhawn da, a chroeso I ddinas Cardiff ac I seremoni radio Prifysgol Cardiff. Good afternoon and welcome to the city of Cardiff and to the graduation ceremony of Cardiff University. I'm Dr. Chris Turner, and it's with great pleasure that as University Director, I welcome you all to today's graduation ceremony. We're here to celebrate our students' achievements, and I'm particularly pleased to welcome parents, family, and friends to join in this celebration. I'm joined here on stage by the Vice President, the Vice Chancellor, the academic staff, and the Students' Union representative. The Vice President of the University, Lady Lynn Jones-Parry, will formally open proceedings. This will be followed by the reading of the proclamation by Lowry Ellen Edwards from the School of Welsh. After the reading of the proclamation, the Vice Chancellor, Dr. David Grant, will receive students to their awards. To my left is Professor David Skilton, the university's orator, and later he will introduce our honorary fellow. Honorary fellowships are awarded at our graduation ceremonies to those who have achieved great distinction in their field, and today we're honored to welcome Heather Stevens. Students, today marks a marvelous milestone in your life, as it does in the lives of those who supported you over the last few years, and it's good to see that so many of them are here today. Now, I'm sure it will enhance your understanding and enjoyment of the day if we spend a few moments going through the procedures for the ceremony. For those of you receiving an award today, perhaps you thought that passing your exams was the biggest challenge in gaining your degree, but an even bigger challenge faces you today. You still have to cross this stage and shake hands with the correct person. Try not to seek your award from anyone other than the Vice-Chancellor. The order of proceedings is included in the programme along with the words used for the various stages of the ceremony and under the relevant heading. A presenter will read out the names of the students being received to the same award. When each name is called, the student will ascend the stage, walk towards the Vice-Chancellor and shake his hand. Now, whilst past experience has shown this to be a little more challenging than it sounds, your approach to the stage and your return to your seat will be carefully guided by our specially trained marshals. So don't worry, once the ceremony is underway, it really is a case of follow the leader. When you leave the stage, you will stand with your group facing the stage, and the Vice-Chancellor will formally receive you to your awards. You will doff in reply, and you'll then be reseated by the marshals. When all awards have been received, students will be asked to stand to receive the university's greetings. Also, and importantly, can I please invite you to clap only after the Vice-Chancellor has admitted each group of graduates to their awards, and not as each one crosses the stage. We hope that this will ensure that your hands are still in reasonable working order by the end of the ceremony. Finally, can I ask that you check to ensure that your mobile phone or any other bleeping device is switched off, please. Enjoy the ceremony.
A warm welcome to St David's Hall and to our 2012 graduation ceremony. I'm Lynn Jones-Parry, and it's my great privilege to be a Vice President of this university, where, as you know, admission standards are high and competition for places very keen. I offer my personal congratulations to all of you graduating today. You've studied hard to earn your place at this ceremony and to receive a qualification from this fine Russell Group University, which has over 125 years of service and achievement behind it and a very bright future ahead. You can be confident that the qualification you are receiving today will be held in high regard not only in the United Kingdom, but globally. Today is a day to feel proud of what you've achieved and to thank your parents, partners, friends, and academic staff who have supported you along the way. One of the distinctive features of this university is the quality of its research-led teaching. Our president, Sir Martin Evans, is a Nobel Prize winner, and your lecturers are some of the most original thinkers in their chosen fields. I hope that you'll continue to question and challenge conventional wisdom, and that the free inquiring Cardiff mind will always stay with you. We've always sought to take account of the student voice, and are pleased that 79% of you responded to the National Student Survey. This gave us valuable feedback to plan for the future. Scientists within the School of Physics and Astronomy are world leaders in their field. The Herschel and Planck satellites, which involve staff from the school, are making a huge international impact. The School of Psychology is proud of its increasingly popular programme with professional placements, which increases the student's prospect of employment after graduation. The school's undergraduate Psychology Society won the Best University Society Award at the National Placement and Internship Awards, and the staff dominated the nomination for the university's Enriching Students' Life Awards. The School of Chemistry is internationally recognised for its innovative research. Its excellent degree schemes are accredited by the Royal Society of Chemistry. For its part, the School of Computer Science and Informatics is one of the premier schools in its field. It's ranked as best in the UK in the National Student Survey for its learning resources. 12 of you graduating with PhDs today represent the school's largest cohort for several years. In recent years, students have successfully combined study with setting up their own businesses. Their efforts have also helped the homeless here in Cardiff and paid for clean water in Africa, among other great projects. Sport, as you know, has always been important to this university. We've retained the Varsity Shield for the 10th successive year. Where else would you find a student who's made such a contribution to Welsh and British Lions rugby as Jamie Roberts, a student in our medical school, or a recent maths graduate who managed to combine his studies with a highly successful boxing career. Nathan Cleverly had won the British, Commonwealth and European light heavyweight titles before he graduated. He has since added the world title to his fantastic achievements. Others of you have competed internationally in cycling, cricket and surfing, and 2 of our students had the honour of carrying the Olympic torch during the Cardiff leg of its journey. As I did over 40 years ago, many of you have taken part in student volunteering Cardiff and have given your precious time every week. This is one of the reasons why Cardiff University is valued in and by its local community. The friends that I made here are still among my closest. Indeed, I married one of them. My husband and I were president and vice president of the Students' Union in the turbulent year of 68-69. In those days, the university was small, with 3,000 students. It has since grown incredibly, both in size and reputation, to become the wonderful institution it is today. I owe a great deal to this university. It enabled me to be stimulated intellectually, to challenge arguments, to relish new ideas and to increase my self-confidence. As an English girl, it also gave me a unique exposure to Wales and its culture. For all those graduating today, this is not the end of your association with the university. It is, I hope, the beginning of a new one. You're at the start of a new and exciting episode in your life. Today, you join the worldwide family of Cardiff University alumni, through which we can all stay in touch. Come back and see us. Continue to support us so that future generations can benefit, as you have, from the outstanding teaching and learning here. Take with you the best that you've experienced in Cardiff, learning to live in diverse communities, respecting the differences of humankind, and this international gathering today represents a mosaic of different cultures, experiences, and attitudes, a powerhouse of potential and promise. You leave at a time of particular economic uncertainty. Remain optimistic, broaden your skill base, gain experience, and be ready to exploit the upturn which will inevitably come. Please remember to put something back into your local community. In the words of Churchill, we make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. As I look back, I want to share a few thoughts and maybe a little bit of advice which you can choose to take or not. This is what I think life has taught me. Always do your best. You'll never know what you can achieve unless you make maximum effort. Tell the truth. People will always know where they stand with you. Trust takes years to build, but seconds to destroy. Never promise what you can't deliver. This is particularly relevant for the people at the Olympics, I think, at the moment. Treat everyone with respect. Be ambitious, aim high. It's up to you to make your mark. And the last one, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. As you leave today, be proud of what you've achieved at Cardiff University. The future belongs to you. The university is confident that today's graduates have a firm foundation for a successful future. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you.
I will now read the proclamation, first in Welsh and then in English. Nerth gwlad ei gwybodaeth. Boed hysbys i holl aelodau'r Brifysgol ac ar hyd a lled y byd bod cynulliad o Brifysgol Caerdydd yn cael ei gynnal heddiw ym Mhrifddinas Cymru. O dan awdurdod Siarter Frenhinol y Brifysgol, mae'r cynulliad hwn yn cyfarfod i dderbyn y myfyrwyr sydd, yn rhinwedd ei hasudiaethau a'i hysgolheictod, wedi haroli'n briodol yn unol â statudau'r Brifysgol ac wedi cael yn deilwng o'i graddau. Wrth ddathlu llwyddiant y rhai sy'n graddio yn y cynulliad hwn, fe'i hatgoffwn o'i cyfrifoldeb i gyfrannu o werthoedd y Brifysgol hon. Nod iddynt o'i i'w ceisio, drwy i'w cyflawniadau, wasanaethu ar lles pawb, ymdrechu sicrhau rhagoriaeth ym mhob peth ac yn boeni am ddyfodol ein byd. Gwrandewch yn awchus arddoeth uneb, gan ei fod yn cynnig gobaith a gwirionedd ym mhob cenhedlaeth. Nerth gwlad ei gwybodaeth. A nation's strength is in its learning. Let it be known to all members of the university and throughout the world that today in the capital city of Wales a congregation of Cardiff University is taking place. Under the authority of the university's Royal Charter, this congregation meets to receive those students who, by virtue of their studies and scholarship, have been appropriately examined according to the statutes of the university and found worthy of their degrees. We celebrate the success of those who graduate in this congregation, and in doing so, remind them of their responsibility to share in the values of this university. It is for them to seek, through their achievements, to serve the common good, to strive for excellence on all things, and care for the future of our world. Be attentive to wisdom, for it offers hope and truth in every generation.
Dr. Christopher Morley introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Science. Lee Bray. Daniel Brodie. Holly Byrne. Thomas Caswell. William Cecil. Tarveen Kaur Channa. Christopher Cook. David Alexander Kroll. William John Christopher Darnley. Trevor William Davis. Christopher Dean Evans. Joshua Simon Faulkner Elliott. Gareth David Gale. Franklin Gooch. Daniel James Griffiths. Jonathan Harry. Daniel Robert Jones. Darren Michael Jones.
And good afternoon. At this point in the ceremony, and at other equivalent times, it is a tradition of the university for the Vice-Chancellor to speak in Welsh to receive each group of graduates to their awards. The Welsh phrase I will use, when translated, means, through the authority conferred upon me by the university, I receive you to the degree, which I will name, and to all the privileges of that degree. Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbyniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth ag I holl ffyrrania'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Michael Edward Jones. Rachel Louise Jones. Narayan Nepal Kaur Jundar. Lewis James Llewellyn. Lucy Elizabeth Mulcahy. Carwyn Lloyd Owen. Andrew Pavey. Jeffrey John Farmer Pudge. William Rayner. Lucy Rolls. Catherine Jane Silby. Amira Laraib Uma. Richie Clark Underhill. Daniel James Watkins. Andrew Philip Weller. Nathan White. Geraint Williams. Philip Lep Y. Wong. Owen Rhys Selick.
Trwy awdurdod y brifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbyniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth ag I holl ffyrrania'r radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Dr. Christopher Morley, introduce those who have received the degree of Master in Chemistry. Aisha Afreen Akhtar, Nathan Allen, Jessica Lee Bradley, Charlie Samantha Broom, Oliver James Burrows, Matthew Robert Cantelope, David Owain Davis, Harry de Coffey, Ryan David Dean, William Michael Dean, Melody Demiray, Charlotte Derbyshire, Amy Claire Dockings, Yayan Ellis, Elizabeth Emery, Joshua Robert Freem, Daniel Charles Gaskell, Cicely Giles, Elizabeth Louise Hazeland, Adam John Henley,
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbyniaf chwi I radd athro mewn cemeg ac I holl fyrraniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Charlotte Emma Hood, Rebecca Claire Howarth, Menna Rhiannodd Hughes, Catherine Hunter, Henry Arthur Jelly, Emily Elizabeth Langdon Jones, Richard Lewis, Heather McCready, Ryan Daniel Nichols, Julia Christina Primavesi, Victoria Pritchard, Banu Partap Singh Rana, Sarah Louise Rock, Ian James Rose, Jack David Routledge, Celine Shepherd, John Louis Crucci Tushingham, Ross James Watson, Kirsty Paula Wedgwood,
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbyniaf chwi I radd athro mewn cemeg ac I holl fyrraniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Roger Whittaker, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Science. James Adams. Stephen Ernest Ahern. Mutada Abdullah Al-Kasheri. Thomas Basham. Adam Paul Beecham. Bethan Bennett. Ryan Robert Bryce. Abby Charles. Donald Chibasi. Matthew Connop. Gareth Martin Edwards. Alexander Owen Peter Evans. Daniel Fernandez. Tom Granville. Dale Hall. Tom James Hancox. Catherine Ruth Hatton. Oliver Hind. Nicholas Adam Horn. Graham Hughes. Namit Jain.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol am dderiedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor man gwythoniaeth ac I holl ffwrraniau radd hon. Congratulations.
Michael Leslie James. Matthew Philip John. James Jones. Michael John Jones. Connor Liam Allen Kelly. Hemet Karai. Thel Thinzar Kin. Annabelle Lamb. Daniel Locke. Stephen John Mann. Sean Anthony McCarthy. Stephen McQueen. Brady Morgan. George Curtis Nixon. David William Nutborn. Peshavri Pei Galvao de Mello Isuza. Jonathan Parry. Paul Christopher Swan. Leah Samantha Stone. Dakajai Tamang.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor man gwythoniaeth ac I holl ffwrraniau radd hon. Congratulations.
Adam Richard Westwind, Andrew White, Adam Thompson Wiltshire, Charles Thomas Bartlett, Benjamin Critchlow, Owen Morgan Rhys Davies, Owen Newcomb, David Stephen Walsh, James Nash, Adam Hugh Witter Jones, John Lloyd Cascano, Alexander Thomas Macaulay, Hannah Wilkinson, Niall Adamson, Benjamin James Alwood McCarthy, Saudaga Badesha, David Barber, Jake Black, James Michael Kahn, Beckon Carpenter,
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol, ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi i'r baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth ag ei holl ffraniau'r rathon. Congratulations.
Rhys Carpenter, Rafał Druskowski, Benjamin Duncombe, Romeo Embassa Embolo, Adrian Hyattstead, Mark Johnson, Mohammed Khan, Annetta Christopherson, Joe Lamb, Thomas James Lawrence, Michael Malia, Michal Narendra Naik, William John Phillips, Anna Rawson, Nathan Thomas Sherry, Sobitha Shri, Charlotte Swinnerton, Andrew Taylor, Bryony Thompson,
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol, ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi i'r baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth ag ei holl ffraniau'r rathon. Congratulations.
I, Dr. Bernard Richardson, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Science. David Charles Barrows. Holly Dyn Woody. Cora Nicole Green. Maxwell Gaisley Howitt. Joanne Humphrey. Kerry Lloyd. Andrew Peter Millward. Fiona Wing. Candia Nichols. Nathan Stockford. Daniel Abbott. Carwyn Oshin Bowen. Christy David Caldwell. Gemma Godbeer. Joel Harrison. David Gwilym Hooson. Thomas Johnson. Owen Rees-Jones. Joshua Christopher Noon.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I holl ffwraniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Jonathan Anthony Patrick. Daniel Poole. Matthew James Stanworth. Charlie Steinman. Jonathan Alistair Sully. Sophie Elizabeth Sumner. Matthew Wedlake. Benjamin Peter Williamson. Timothy Fox. Christopher Nichols. Oliver Francis Llewellyn Collis. Gareth Morgan. Anna Kate Chilcott. Lydia Coughlin. Kerry Rhiannon Davis. Natalie Claire Davis. Georgina Ann Grundy. Lawrence Hilary Jackson. Delith Tarrant. Joshua Morgan Webber.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I holl ffwraniau'r radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Dr. Bernard Richardson, introduce those who have received the degree of Master in Physics. Aaron Bryant. Leanne Kuhlbeck. Greg Marsden Evans, Sarah Elizabeth Gosson, Matthew Allen Greaves, Paul Griffiths, John Morgan Rees, Larden Roveci, David William Lawrence Sullivan, Thomas George Wilson, Lewis James Armitage, Barnaby Thomas Barron, James Balderson, Samuel Peter Davidson, Richard Davis, Christian Doherty, Kane Essien.
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I rodd athro mewn ffiseg ac I holl fyrraniau rodd hon. Congratulations.
Hugh Geraint Evans, Timothy Rees Evans, Julie Gould, Michael Green, Alrun Alina Gunter, John Edward Richard Holland, Peter Huggett, Matthew Oliver Hunt, Helen Rose Johnson, Alexandra Jocelyn, Ellis Thomas Lavelle Marshall, Simon James Olivari, David Topping, Gwilym Even Williams, Ross Matthew Williams, Victoria Evans, Florence Liggins,
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I rodd athro mewn ffiseg ac I holl fyrraniau rodd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Dylan Mark Jones, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Science. Ar o I fi, ar athro Dylan Mark Jones yn cyflwyno rai sydd wedi derbyn gradd baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth. Bethany Lauren Adams. Anna Marie Atavila. Rosalie Marie Ashworth. Stephanie Jane Baker, Catherine Ball, Laura Elizabeth Barrett, Marina Bass, Lauren Benham, Eleanor Jess Cole Bennon, Helen Rhian Brown, Jessica Bryant, Gemma Ann Budge, Jennifer Byrne, Lauren Carter, Shannon Amanda Cuthbertson, Amy Rebecca Davis, Jenny Eleanor Davis, Rosalie Elspeth Davis, Catherine Rose Davidson, Roshan Dean, Sally Gwen Dixon, Gemma Doncaster.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor man gwyddoniau ac I hoff fwrranio'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Elizabeth Rode Donachie, Lucy de Souza Rauto, Megan Duffy, Hannah May Dusting, Catherine Sarah Dyke, Rosanna Eady, Lauren Rebecca Evans, Emma Finch, Sarah Joanne Grabham, Francesca Louise Grice, Jonathan Michael Halewood, Kate Jessica Hall, Emma Harris, Madeline Grace Harris, Polly Haselton, Agnes Henson, Lucy Victoria Hiscox, Jane Hollins, Gareth Daniel Hopkin, Antonia Hyman, Carly Jackson, Hannah Louise Jenkins.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I hoff fwrranio'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Isabel Mary MacDonald, Elizabeth Rachel Mansell, Emma Ruby Kate Mollison, Grace Ellen King Merton, Sinead Margaret Talbot Morrison, Naomi Beth Morse, Jennifer Musgrave, Valencia Mayint, Sarah Louise Napper, Lauren Navadi, Claire Northover, Jack Henry Ogden, Joanna Catherine Pennington, Amy Phipps, Toby David Pilditch, Matthew James Price, Victoria Ramsell, Heather Richardson, Sophie Russ, Helen Seaby, Sarah Victoria Sherratt, Hannah Smith.
Rwy awdurdod a brifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi i'r baglor mewn gwyddoniau ag I holl fyrranio'r rathon. Congratulations.
Soledja Snonkty, Jade Arianwen Templar, Jennifer Louise Thomas, Sophie Rebecca Thomas, Kate Thornhill, Fiona Jill Thornton, Elizabeth Townsend, Rebecca Sally Tweedy, Gemma Ann Scarlett Whistlecroft, Angharad Nia Williams, Victoria Wilton, Stacey Ann Wood, Joanna Allen, James William Baum, Sylvie Barton, Chelsea Beals, Eleanor Caroline Boot, Rachel Marie Brown, Harriet Chapman, Stephanie Louise Clark, Hope Camilla Catherine Clayton, Megan Colclough,
Rwy awdurdod a brifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi i'r baglor mewn gwyddoniau ag I holl fyrranio'r rathon. Congratulations.
Natalie Leanne Criddle, Charlotte C.P. Davis, Catherine Lorna Davis, Gemma Louise Dawkins, Rachel Dean, Rachel Egan, Hoda Omar El Gabi, Jamie Rose Evans, Ashley Fay, Rebecca Louise Fern, Hannah Fletcher, Rebecca Gerling, Laura Gould, Gemma Granger, Melanie Ruth Green, Morgan Griffiths, Laura Harding, Vanessa Marie Haskell, Tessa Hayden, Emma Louise Hill, Ka Mun Ho, Lo Wan Hong,
Trwy awdurdod a prifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn gwythoniaeth ag I holl fyrrania'r radd hon. Congratulations.
Jocelyn Hornby, Sarah Helen Hansel, Kirsty Louise Jordan, Grace Elizabeth Kendall, Benjamin Lane, Amy Jessica Leverett, Mary Light, Alexandra Lilburn, Catherine McIntosh, Rachel Amy Elizabeth Main, Holly Martin, Alice Miller Fermer, Bethany Milton, Catherine Margaret Morgan, Olivia Moss, Alexandra Marie Mullins, Emma Catherine Overgage, Hannah Parker, Charlotte Pittaway, Nadia Raymond, Kelda Rose Remington, Tan Hui Ren.
Trwy awdurdod a prifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I radd baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth ag I holl ffyrraniau radd hon. Congratulations.
Felicity Rue, Hannah Richards, Gareth Riley, Eleanor Ross, Rebecca Saxby, Oliver Sherwood, Stephanie Smith, Hayley Summers, Georgina June Louise Francis Spriggs, Samantha Sullivan, Emily Swinburne, Georgina Thompson, Alexandra Alana Toll, Nia Turner, Caris Vaughan, Bonnie Veit, Joanne Watkins, Lauren Jane Weston, Joanne Williams, Katie Yearsley, Susanna Young.
Rwy awdurdod a brifysgol yn ddyrgiadwyd I mi dyrbaniaf chwi I rodd baglor mewn gwyddoniaeth ag I holl ffyrraniau rodd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Dylan Mark Jones, introduce those who have received the graduate diploma. Ar wy fi yr athro Dylan Mark Jones yn cyflwyno rai sydd wedi derbyn diploma graddedig. Neville Jean Patrick Cairns, Claire Marie Heaney, Matthew John Lewis, Alan Graham Metcalf, Teresa Murphy, Gemma Louise Peters, Sophie Amelia Ann Robinson, Keisha Dominique Sweet, Rebecca May Thompson, David Tierney, Zoe Louise Williams, Virgilia Jessica Young, Jane Broder.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol yn ddyrgiadwyd I mi dyrbaniaf chwi I ddiploma graddedig ag I holl ffyrraniau rodd hon. Congratulations. .
I, Professor Kenneth Wan, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Science. Mohammed Farid Mohammed Asman. Caroline Elizabeth Hughes. Simon Kent. Nawal Mahmood. Asuara Sukmarsari binti Aida Rimi. Adiba Zaib Akram. Robert Craven. Gavin Morgan King. Robert Lewis Darroch. William John Harmer. Christopher John Holder. David Moore. Tamas Pataki. Neil Pollock.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol am dderiedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I rath athro mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I holl ffwraniau'r rathon. Congratulations.
Emma Jane Pullen. Jonathan Hugh Rees. Jonathan Gwynn Scott Wilson. Mark Gregory John Thomas. Xing Chen. Nader Esha. Mark Richard Lade. Elawar Efime Orife. Michael Erwin Strasser. Aoife Corbett. Matthew James Hunter. Matthew James Philip Mahoney. David Paul Williams.
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol am dderiedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I rath athro mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I holl ffwraniau'r rathon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Kenneth Wan, introduce those who have received the degree of Doctor of Clinical Psychology. Amy Hannah Mary Canning. Deborah Ann Cook. Katie Susan Farrell Wright. Amy Joanne Fletcher. Sarah Louise Hurst. Sarah Lisa Jones. Leanne Joshua, Nicola Louise Morris, Rianne Ellery Murphy, Rena Shah, Samantha Jane Wools,
Rwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I rodd doethyr mewn seicoleg clinigol ag I holl franiau'r rodd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Kenneth Wan, introduce those who have received the degree of Doctor of Educational Psychology. Hilary Wynne Bevan, Laura Joanne Gates, Katie Heaney, Sakira Hewitt, Rhiannon Keris Hopkins, Natalie Claire O'Neill, Geraldine Emma Siddle, Joanne Western, Angharad Gwenlys Williams,
Rwy awdurdod a brifysgol a ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I rodd doethyr mewn seicoleg addysg ag I holl franiau'r rodd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Kenneth Wan, introduce those who have received the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Ali Jassim Al-Zuhari, Yasser Al-Osafar, Asma Al-Saidi, Aslitza Baruch, Andrew Ballard, Robert Baresh, Christopher Peter Batty, Janita Rhiannon Bantu, Sharon Buyens, Konrad Borowiecki, Gemma Louise Brett, Stuart Bryce Capstick, Jonathan James Crouch, Robert John Davies, Christina Claudia Dembski, J. James Dunford, Michael M. Ford, Lee Alexander Gilbert, William James Stanley Greville,
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniad chwi I roedd doethyr mewn athronion ac I holl ffraniau'r rothon. Congratulations.
Upendra Nath Gupta, Muhammad Hasnain Haider, Katie May Hall, Irina Harris, Ian William Harry, Sarah Ann Harry, Cara Louise Howard, Andreas Gunnar Wilhelm Jarvstad, Laura Ellen Jeffs, Jennifer Elizabeth Jones, Shan Emily Jones, Natasha Louise Calabet, Ian Stephen Charles King, Simon Anthony Walter Condrat, Tatiana Kotionova, Amang Lee, Samuel Lilu, Lucia Emma McDyer, Lorenzo Monchelsea,
Trwy awdurdod a brifysgol ymddiriedwyd I mi derbaniad chwi I roedd doethyr mewn athronion ac I holl ffraniau'r rothon. Congratulations.
Reese Hugh Pullman, Matthew Simon Roberts, Adam John Raikala, Fawaz Sad, David Richard Selleck, Fatima Shabir, Lee Shepherd, Joanna Short, Susanna Shamova, Rathina Azapapathy Sundara Vadavalu, Paul Hayden Taylor, Vitaly Teterin, Flora Lottie Thorpe Greenwood, Alexander Tonkins, Daniel James Venables, James Vile, Christopher John von Ruland, Daniel Nicole Welter, Paulina Yasaneva,
Rwy awdurdod a brifysgol am dderiedwyd I mi derbaniaf chwi I rath doethyr mewn athroniaeth ag I holl ffreniau'r rath hon. Congratulations.
Can I now invite all of you who have received your awards this afternoon to stand so that you can receive the greetings of the Vice President, Lady Lynn Jones-Parry, and the representative of the Students' Union, Oliver Smith. Please stand.
May your care ever be for the success and good name of our university and our country.
You're now members of the distinguished alumni of this university. May your association with the university be cherished and be constant throughout your life, and may your care ever be for the fellowship of our university and the welfare of all people.
And before you sit down, I'm sure that all you very proud graduates would like to join in a long-standing tradition at Cardiff University at these ceremonies, and that is to pay a special tribute to your families and friends who've supported you in so many ways over many years, not least financially, and indeed to thank the academic staff who have helped you reach this important point in your life today. Can I therefore invite you to turn around to greet your family and friends and say a special and public thank you to them all by giving an enthusiastic round of applause. Thank you. Please be seated.
Vice-Chancellor, money, the philosopher Francis Bacon somewhere declares, is like muck, no good except it be spread. So I hope I shall be forgiven for centering more attention on Heather Stevens' skill in dispersing money than in making it. She was co-founder with her husband of Admiral Insurance in 1993, and the rise of the company was truly impressive. Yet this isn't the story I have to tell. The fact that the business and its founders prospered abundantly, the fact that by 2010 Admiral had been listed in the Sunday Times Best Companies to Work For list every year since its inception, the fact that it had also been named in the Great Place to Work Institute's list of best workplaces in the United Kingdom every year, and that it was Welsh Company of the Year in 1999, 2005 and 2009. These are just the precondition of Heather Stevens' prominence as a spreader of Francis Bacon's financial fertilizer. Heather Stevens is chair of the trustees of the Waterloo Foundation, a Cardiff-based philanthropic foundation that makes grants of £4 million per annum for research on 4 themes: child development, world development, the environment, and Wales. She established the foundation with her husband using their personal shares from Admiral Insurance. The foundation has provided significant funds, ranging from a few £1,000s to over 100,000 for research on a variety of projects within Cardiff University, including research on postpartum depression, autism, child development, and Alzheimer's disease. It has also sponsored 2 of the 3 Hayden Ellis Distinguished Lectures. The broad remit of the foundation reflects the width of Heather Stevens' own interests. After completing an undergraduate degree in psychology and postgraduate degrees in experimental psychology and environmental psychology, she applied her education in several different ways, including landscape design, marketing and business consultancy, and research and development management. Who better, therefore, to be a trustee of the National Botanic Garden of Wales? One thing I wish to point out about the Waterloo Foundation's website is that it is so nice to those who wish to apply. We academics are used to being treated as at best nuisances or idiots, or at worst as an enemy invasion of the sacred places of national administration. Not so with the Waterloo Foundation. It aims to be helpful. It makes useful suggestions and seems ever to be concerned that the project shall be worth carrying out for the sake of humanity in general. Once off this stage, sir, I'm drafting an application for funds to teach other funding bodies to be as user-friendly. Anrhydeddus is ganghellor, cyflwynaf I ti, Heather Stevens fel cymrawd Anrhydydd Prifysgol Caerdydd.
Trwy'r awdurdod a roddwyd I mi gan y cyngor, derbyniaf chwi, fel cymrawd Anrhydydd Prifysgol Caerdydd.
I don't really know what to say after that. I rather wish my mum had been here, but I'm not entirely sure I'm going to get this hat off my swollen head after those very kind comments from the orator. So thank you very much indeed for your kind remarks. Extremely generous of you. And thank you too to the university as a whole, to Lady Jones-Parry, the Vice-Chancellor, and to Professor Dylan Jones, who's skulking somewhere over there at the end, who very kindly nominated me for this fellowship, and I am really pleased to be so honoured. I'm not entirely sure I deserve it for doing essentially, although you might say the spreading of wealth. I feel these days I'm just signing a lot of cheques, which is good, but not perhaps what it should be. It is a job at the foundation that I really enjoy, especially when I see all of you here today who've worked so very hard, so I feel very grateful that I have this honour, and thank you very much indeed. Well done also to each and every one of you here as well. I remember a long time ago how hard it is to get through your degree, so well done you all. Anyway, you have your degree now. You've obviously got great supportive parents, many of whom, if not all of them, are here today, so well done, the parents, well done. And you've got great shoes. I can't imagine how you girls have actually managed to come up on stage with some great shoes, and I wrote down Sarah G, who's got a master's in astrophysics and some cracking red shoes. Well done, Sarah. Great, Sarah. So I've got 5 minutes. I'm not going to keep you. I know you all want to go back and probably get out of those shoes. What can I add to the knowledge and skills that you've acquired here in this wonderful university in Cardiff? What pearls of wisdom can I squeeze into these 5 minutes? I'll try not to sound like a nagging parent, but I'm afraid I am a parent, so please bear with me and I'll do my best. Firstly, I'd say be ready and make space for luck in your life. This is actually parental code for get up, get out of your bedroom, be active, don't sit at home moping if the things go wrong. Luck is not going to come and find you at home. You need to be out there doing things for it to cross your path. And then you have to be ready to make the most of it when it comes your way. So here's my lucky story. When I was 15, I had a summer job in my mum's office as the receptionist. It was pretty boring, so I learned all there was to know about phone systems. When I was 28 and working in London, the office phones rang one lunchtime on what's known as the night service. The receptionist had gone to lunch. Now, I knew how to answer a night service call, pressing 8, as it was then, and I got put through or connected to Henry Engelhardt. You've heard of his role within Admiral. Through Henry, I met David. Together, the three of us, through a variety of twists and turns, and yes, some very hard work too, set up Admiral Insurance here in Cardiff. David and I is lurking up there. Hello, somebody wave to me. Thank you. Well, we got married, got rich apparently, got children, and the rest, as they say, is history. So before the parents here start to heckle me, I should point out that hard work is also to be recommended. Ask them when you get home, but the world-class golfer Lee Trevino, when asked how come he was so lucky, famously replied, "The more I practice, the luckier I get." So life's not all about luck and hard work. Secondly, I would urge you to keep a broad perspective in your life. Put your head above the parapet and have a look round outside of your own world. Try to see how skilled and knowledgeable you are in global terms. Our foundation sees education, particularly of girls, as a key route out of poverty. We have a number of education projects running. My team recently went to visit one in rural Africa. They sat in on a lesson in computing, which many of you here today will have done. And I'm imagining that to all of you, it's pretty important how well your computers or your laptops or your phones even work. It wasn't even that this school didn't have enough computers, or even that they weren't the latest models, or they didn't even have a computer at all. The teachers were trying to teach IT from a drawing, not even a photo, a drawing of a computer. So, the skills you have gained here in Cardiff at this excellent university are so wonderful. Parents speak now, you've been so lucky. You've got such valuable things on a world scale. Please do make use of them. If you've got a gap between jobs or space in your life, go and do some volunteering. Go and work with people here or overseas who are less fortunate than yourself. Not only will you be happier for it, you really will, but of course it'll look very nice on the CV next to your wonderful degree from Cardiff University. So lastly, a short but key third point, and I make this on behalf of all the parents in the audience. Look after yourselves. You only get one body. Feed it well, treat it kindly, maybe rethink the height of the shoes. Hopefully it will repay this kindness by carrying your brain around for the next 60 or 70 years without faltering or seeing you in A and E. So, enough parental nagging. The orator was kind enough to talk about the foundation. I thought I would wind up with some reflections on what we were thinking about when we set it up and shaped it the way we did. People have asked me, well, why did you set it up? Why give that money away? Why aren't you on a yacht in the Med? And actually, that really is a good question in the current weather. Well, frankly, my own shoe cupboard was looking pretty full. David had banned me from buying any more, so I just had to find something else to spend it on. No, seriously, some of the things I've talked to you about today came into play. There had been an element of luck in our owning all of this wealth, so it only seemed fair to share our good luck with others. And it's turned out in fact, to be one of the luckiest, loveliest things that we have done, and certainly gets me out of bed in the morning. Secondly, David and I had kept our broad perspectives on the world, even though we'd been very busy within our business and family lives. We'd kept our membership of Amnesty International going. I've been a Greenpeace member for 26 years, and so when we got our good fortune, we already knew how much impact, how much benefit a relatively small amount of money could make for a great many people. So we were ready to act in worlds that we already knew a little bit about. Lastly, I made a point about health. Well, it turned out that one of our children had a form of epilepsy, not something we could have changed much with care, and although a blow at the time, it has in the end been a positive. Our son is now very well, but this twist of fate took me back into the world of academia, back into psychology, my own original degree, and I've met with the great researchers and staff here at the university. Luckily, I've been in the fortunate position of being able to support some research, not only into his condition, but also other conditions that affect children's development. And I'm so pleased that it has led me to link with the university such that I am able to be here today to receive this wonderful fellowship. Anyway, it's time to go and hit the pubs or wherever you're going, out for dinner perhaps, and I can imagine your shoes really starting to kill now. So all that remains for me to do is to thank the university again for giving me this honorary fellowship, to congratulate you all once again on your achievements, to wish you a safe journey home and a very fulfilling and successful life ahead. Oh, and do remember, answer that phone if it's ringing. Thank you all very much.
I now have the duty to draw these proceedings to a close. This occasion is one of the most important and pleasurable in the university calendar. It's a joy to be on the platform and see the pride and relief on the face of the new graduates as they cross the stage. It's wonderful too that you've all had the opportunity to share this occasion with today's illustrious fellow, Honorary Fellow Professor Heather Stevens, a real inspiration to all of us for her charitable work in Wales and around the world. I trust that the pride and joy you feel today will stay with you always. In the years to come, you'll look back on your time in Cardiff University and appreciate the happiness you experienced, the friendships you made, the depth of knowledge and experience you gained here. They will serve you well in your journey throughout life. On behalf of the university, your academic staff, the officers, your fellow students and the great body of alumni throughout the world, I wish you every success in the future. Enjoy this very special day with your friends and family.